Dear children, in this video we are going to discuss the structure of atom. In class 9 we have already discussed structure of atom and the subatomic particles present in the atom. The subatomic particles present in the atom are protons, electrons and neutrons. As all we know that protons are positively charged particles, electrons are negatively charged particles, and neutrons are neutrally charged. That means there is no charge on neutrons. And we also discussed some of the models for the atom in class 9. The first model of atom was proposed by Thomson. J.J. Thomson proposed a model of an atom by suggesting that the structure of atom is like the watermelon, in which the mass of the atom is distributed throughout the atom as the red pulp of watermelon, and the charged particles are distributed throughout the plum like the seeds of the watermelon. So that is the first model of atom proposed by J.J. Thomson. So the first model of atom is plum pudding model or watermelon model proposed by J.J. Thomson. In his model, the structure of atom is like a plum pudding or watermelon, in which the mass of the atom distributed like the pulp of watermelon, and the charged particles are the seeds present in the watermelon. Now, there are some limitations in this model because the charged particles, that is the subatomic particles that we discussed, that is electrons and protons, present side by side in this model. But it is not possible to state charged particles of different charges side by side, as oppositely charged particles will attract each other. In that case, electrons and protons attract each other and the atom leads to collapse. But it is not happening. Atom is stable. So Thomson is unable to explain the reason for the stability of the atom. So to correct the limitations of the model proposed by Thomson, Rutherford tried to correct the limitations by conducting a gold foil experiment, or you can call it as alpha ray experiment. He conducted an experiment by using a gold foil and bombarding the gold foil with alpha particles, and by arranging a screen to get the scintillations, and by after observations he proposed that the mass of the atom proposed by Thomson is not distributed throughout the atom, but the mass of the atom is concentrated at the center of the atom, and he termed the center where the mass of the atom is concentrated as nucleus. Rutherford come forward with the proposal that the mass of the atom is not distributed throughout the atom, but the mass of the atom is concentrated at the center, and he termed that part as nucleus, in which positively charged particles along with the neutrons are present, and the negatively charged particles revolve around the nucleus such as the planets which are revolving around the sun. So it is also called as planetary model of atom because it is compared with the solar system, that the nucleus is compared with the sun, and the electrons which are revolving around the nucleus are compared with the planets of the universe. So this is a planetary model of atom which was proposed by Rutherford to correct the limitations of J.J. Thomson. Here, his proposal is that the charged particles are revolving around the nucleus, but as the charged particles revolving around the nucleus, they continuously lose the energy, and at the end they will fall in the nucleus. See here, for example, if this is the nucleus and this is the first orbit, let us say first shell proposed by Rutherford, first part. Here, if this is the electron, if it revolves around the nucleus, it continuously loses the energy, and finally it falls in the nucleus. In that case, atom will collapse. And this limitation, that is the reason for electron not fall in the nucleus, is not discussed by Rutherford. Here again, to correct the limitations of Thomson, Rutherford conducted an experiment known as alpha ray scattering experiment or gold foil experiment, and he come up with new proposal that the mass of the atom is concentrated at the center, and he termed it as nucleus, and the charged particles, that is the electrons, are revolving around the nucleus in circular paths, and he termed these circular paths as orbits or shells. And the limitation of Rutherford model is that when the charged particles revolve around the nucleus, there is a chance of losing energy continuously, and at the end, those charged particles will collapse, will come into the nucleus, as the positive and negative charged particles come into the nucleus, the atom will collapse. But it is not happening. Atom is again stable. So to discuss the limitations of a Rutherford model, Bohr proposed the same model, but by naming the orbits or shells as stationary orbits. He come up with an idea that is Bohr come up with an idea from the planetary model by saying that the orbits, that is the paths in which electrons are moving around the nucleus, will have a constant energy, and he said that when a charged particle moves in the shell which has constant energy, will never lose energy. In that way, he said that there is no chance of a falling electron into the nucleus, and there is no chance of collapsing atom. So Bohr proposed stationary orbits. Saying that the energy of the electron remains same when it revolves around in the orbit which has constant energy. In that way, he corrected the limitations of planetary model. Thank you.